Okay, let's have a look at messages for today for you guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, there's a lack of belief again. There's a lack of belief coming up quite heavily here. Let me pull some more cards. And someone's intuition is getting stronger, but then their lack of belief is affecting that. Someone's, yeah. Let me get some more here. Show me. Okay. There's a fear of persecution. There's a fear of speaking openly to people and then being persecuted for it. There's a fear of coming into your own power and then being called delusional or stupid or something like that. And you guys, this is an old conditioned energy that you need to move out of, because this is not your energy anymore. And people are trying to stick that label onto you, possibly to make you feel like you shouldn't be yourself. This is a lesson. Until that lesson is learned for you to embrace who you truly are, you are going to keep coming up against people who want to project onto you. You're going to keep coming up against that. Until you accept who you are and just embrace it and actually show people who you are, the fear is going to keep you suppressing who you really are. But your fear is that you come out as yourself, as who you truly are, and then people call you deluded. Well, I mean, that's probably because they are. Do you know what I mean? But your belief, there's no belief. There's a lack of belief here in the situation, and that's why you're feeling like this. But this is an old, outdated way of thinking. And if this is, it could be an idea, it could be a project, it could be a new move or something new that you're doubting because you feel like someone's going to call you out and call you delusional or something, or that it's going to be stupid, and it's not. Why? They don't want, look, this is failure and envy. They don't want you to do this. So don't accept anything being, you need to persevere here. Do not accept this energy. If this is you, do not, this is about discipline. Okay, you need to fight through this because this is your destiny here. And the Hierophant is about a spiritual lesson, but it's also about hierarchy. No, these people don't know their place, I'm going to just be honest with you. And so I think whoever this is for, you really need to just sit and be like, I understand that you're trying to utilize this to your advantage, but I'm not taking the bait and I'm just going to do my own thing. You have to step out of this. There is an emergence here, energy that needs to be stepped into, and people don't want you to do that. Why? Because there's a jealousy here. They don't want you in that power. They don't want you in that energy. It intimidates them when you're in your power, and so you need to be in your power. Yeah, there's a fresh start here. There's a fresh start here that is going to... Someone is trying to control a fresh start of a person that has a destined outcome. And somebody, because of fear, is trying to control that. Okay? Someone is desperate to control this outcome that is inevitable. All right? Welcome to reality here. I mean, and the irony is that you're fearful of this not being accepted. The reality is that the people projecting this onto you, they're not accepting their reality. And so they don't want you to accept yours. Don't allow that. Just say no. Very simple. Just say no. And stick to no. Okay, end of story. In my book, at least. you need to kind of you need to kind of really disconnect from this idea that you need to just be a martyr for other people just to sit and listen to the same. It's just not the way to do it. If you're in that energy where you're just sitting there absorbing everything that these people are saying to you, that's not what you're meant to be doing. Disconnect from it. You're not meant to be doing that. Okay, anything else, please? Know your worth. We need a reframe here. This is happening for me, not to me. You need to reframe this. We've got allowing and humility here, and then your path in the reverse. Don't let people try and reframe your path because they don't want to accept their own reality. You have to stay very firm in this viewpoint here. You absolutely have to. Okay? We've also got grief in the reverse. So people are in this energy, completely in denial, and then they want you to take that on board. All right? Don't, just be careful with this energy because it's not up to you to deal with that, in my opinion. Doesn't matter if people are presenting themselves as your friends or your family. If you're being told to not go into your path and destiny, that is not somebody that is supportive. Doesn't matter if it's they're in their shadow or not. That's not how it works. Yeah, okay, we've got the same energy. People trying to lie and throw people off. Okay, let's get some new messages. We know that part. That's obvious. Like, let's get some new messages here. Okay, what else, please, for this? Any other messages? Oh. Someone's trying to get you to, your guides and angels are trying to communicate with you. You might be blocked at the moment. You need to meditate. Show me, please. Yeah. So, we've got a rejecting emotion. So, there's an energy here that doesn't want to heal. We've got calling our parts home in the reverse. So there's an energy here that is rejecting emotionally their own inner wounds. And that's being presented. And either you're doing it to other people or this is someone around you. And it's, you need to be careful of what is you and what isn't you. Get some alone time to understand this further. Get some alone time. We've got shamanic journey in the reverse. You guys need to go into your subconscious a little bit more and understand what this is. You're so close in this new consciousness, but there's this polarity that is trying to weigh you down because your own thought processes are, you're buying into old thought processes, basically. That's essentially what this is. Yeah. This is about alchemizing the shadow and coming into a new paradigm. Okay. Let me see what else we can pick up here. What else about this message? What else, please, that we need to know about this message, please? This is, yeah. This is about endurance. You're going to have to endure. Again, if you're in a situation where you're like, yeah, but I'm completely stuck. I've got everyone like that is around me. They don't understand what the heck I'm going on about. It's like, if you're being worn down, you need to stand your ground, is how I want to say it. Just stand your ground. Someone wants you to stay in a conventional situation, in a conventional way, in a conventional place, in a conventional ideology, and it's completely unrealistic. Why? Because they are not able to step out of that where they want to be unconventional. So they want you to throw your vision, throw your life away. You need to be patient because there's a lot of criticism and a lot of projection going on here because there's so many people that don't want to deal with their own wounds, and this is now being presented onto your reality. Yeah. And somebody's not taking that well. It's like someone's trying to explain this and they're not listening. Okay. Right, what else, please, for this message? What else? Someone wants somebody out of their emotions in their ego. Yeah. Someone wants someone to stay in their ego so they're not seeing things clearly. Right, let's have a look. What else, please, for this message? What else for this message? 14th is significant. Okay. Something around going outside, nature, possible earth sign. The 30th is significant as well. And there's also something about possibly paperwork, signing paperwork, something like that. Okay. And I want to get one more. Okay, I wasn't going to go for that deck, but I will. Anything else for this message, please? Someone is so rigid in their outlook with things, yeah. Okay, so we've got the shaman coming out twice. Someone's trying to birth a new way of doing things, and it's like they're just... How do I want to say it? It's like they're not being accepted for the way that they're presenting things. Show me. How else can I explain this, Spirit? Yeah. Someone doesn't want to accept things. Someone does not want to accept the reality. And they're hoping you then don't accept the reality either, and you take on a lot of illusionary energy. So you're going to have to know yourself very clearly at this moment in time, because again, to take on that energy, it means you're kind of taking away from the self, and they want you to take away from the self. It helps them when you're in that energy. You need to stay very clear, very focused, and get space if you're not able to do that. Direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Okay, and it says, where do we play? In nature, that's where. The garden gate will take you there, and learn. A little nudge, it's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap, it's time to learn. So it's like you have to lead by example here. Okay, and final card for this message. Final card. Okay, there's a bit of a possessive and controlling energy. All right. Do not respond via ego, or there's a lot of egos around you trying to control your reality. Respond in a balanced way, and it will be the best way to deal with it. Final message. Final message. Be patient and see the truth. So we've got owls again. Owls could be significant. So again, be vigilant. So be patient and see the truth. So if you're being presented with one thing, understand that may not necessarily be what is actually going on. So just try and take some time out to really understand what's happening, and don't be deterred. Don't be swayed a different way. All right, I hope this helps. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Until next time, take care.